Welcome to Build Day Friday. Today we're going to be reviewing The End. It's the last mobile suit in Team Celestial Sphere, and I think it's the one everyone's been waiting for. Unfortunately, I think they should keep waiting. Let's go ahead and jump into this and talk about coloring. So first off, when it comes to coloring, a big thing to look for is stickers. And if most modelers are like me, stickers are the worst thing ever invented for these. And this is this one's sticker sheet. Lots and lots of stickers going into this. So right off the bat, you have the two stickers on the front of the black armor piece here. You have two stickers up on the head on the side. You have lots of stickers on the hand here, the large hand. The upper black, the eyes, and the red on the lower chin are all stickers. Let's go ahead and open up the inside of this. On the mouth are two stickers. Down here on the skirts are two stickers. Up here on the shoulder is a sticker on each shoulder. Underneath this armor plate is a big red sticker that we'll see in a little bit. And I think that is where the stickers on the model end. Now what makes these stickers so bad is none of them are sitting on a flat surface. So they don't look that great, they can easily come up and come off. Even these two stickers here have folds and wrinkles in them because they're not on a flat surface. The two stickers on the head are just awful with the way they're shaped. The two red stickers on the shoulders can also kind of peek out of the armor if you don't get them just perfect. So now, is there anything they can really do to fix this in a high grade? Probably, in some cases. The head might be difficult, and the head, the shoulders, and the two on the front would be difficult. But on the ones on the hands, on the large scale hands, I feel like they could have made at least the chin separate parts, so you're not relying on stickers to get that nice red chin. So as far as color accuracy goes, even once you have the stickers, it is not perfect. According to the official artwork, there should be pink on the back of these hands here. When its mouth is opened up on the main suit, there should be some red in there. These small claw hands should have red on the claws, and preferably black and pink up on the top here, like is on its hand when it's in the closed form. So again, there's not a lot they could have done to reduce the sticker load and improve the accuracy of it, but the stickers just feel like this model is a step back from other ones in the line that look great and have minimal stickers. So from that alone, if you're someone that likes painting or needs to have that color accuracy, this in high grade form is going to be a lot of work to get you to that point. So hopefully we get a high grade of this guy, if nothing else, for color accuracy. Let's get into build. The way it's built is nice and sturdy. I built this along with the Dahak, and the Dahak is so far removed from what usual building of Gunpla is, and then this one is so orthodox, it's so familiar, everything about it is pretty standard. So let's go ahead and look at articulation. We'll start with the large hands here. So they're on a stick joint, and they can move all the way up 90 degrees, and they're on another arm that's attached into the backpack here, so they can swivel out all the way to the back, and they have an extra little bit of swivel there. So you can make them meet together in the back of his armor back there. Just like that. The large cape here is poked into this joint and this joint here, so those are just swivel joints. So you separate the cape, which does have a little nice hidden clasp underneath it, so it sticks together pretty well. So you can lift that up and rotate them so they're out of each other's way, and those also swivel back as well, and then have to swivel these down, and they can swivel up like this too. So articulation on there, there's not a lot to do other than swivel, but there's not a lot you need to do. I would say it's a little stiff and a little clunky and gets in the way, but there's just a lot going on in a very small space there. So let's go ahead and look at the rest of the articulation. The head is on your usual double ball joint, and it doesn't have a neck cuff, so it rolls around pretty good. Your arms are on your standard ball joints, but for this one, the polycaps on the torsos swivel up. And that is what's going to allow your arm to actually go up in the full 90 degrees area there. Because of this large armor piece here, it actually bumps against the shoulder armor and can't go up without the extra swivel up. So that's a nice little feature that they did there. The arm is double jointed, so you got that nice 90-degree bend in there. Hands on your usual ball joint. Your rotation really only in the one part there. This gun just fell off. Your legs, universal hip joint, so you can get them to go, well, not really, because that just knocked off the armor piece there. So you can get them to go pretty far out. About 90 degrees forward. Not very much back because of the back skirt armor there. Your knees are also on a double joint, so you get a full 180 there. And then your standard ball joints down here on the feet. So that's as far as the articulation goes. So let's get a look at the accessories. So its main weapons are these two handguns here, which look very nice, except they can really only be used on this model because they have a small peg on the handle there, and they peg into his open hands here. So there you go. Now this gives them a nice look from the side, but not so much from the other side where they're fully opened and you can see his hand isn't even holding it. And you can also get the problem of it falling out of his hand like I do with his other one. I know there's going to be people that want to do the gunslinger motion, but he can't really get the pose to reach for the handle without turning his arm all the way around. So that's his main weaponry. So let's go ahead and take a look at his opening transformation. So you pull off the full armor piece on the shoulder here, and that reveals your big red multicolored eye sticker. And then the armor has two holes here, so you just switch the pegs out. There you go. So you do that with both shoulders now. And as you do that, you have to be careful not to dig up that red sticker and peel that off. So the other part that opens is his mouth. You have an upper and lower part. And those two parts work the same way. You pull them off, there's two slots for pegs, you move it up so that it's open. So there you go. Now he's got the big open mouth thing, and it kind of covers his face. So what goes in there is your crazy little ghost thing that I haven't been jazzed about since I've seen it in the show. So here it is. This uses multiple ball joints, one for the head, one for each arm, one on the base there, and then one going into the Gundam The End. And now this also uses stickers other than the upper head part, which doesn't actually cover the full V-fin. The stickers look good on here, and there's really no way that they could have done without these stickers. So you just stick that into his mouth there, and now you have the crazy, weird ghost thing. So the next part to talk about is his large hands. As anyone has seen, they're not solid parts. They have big open holes in the bottom of them, which cannot be avoided. And unfortunately, they're all one large piece. So you have double bends to them here, but they all move as one piece. Now you could get in there with a knife and try to cut them up and separate them. There is a little bit of room there, but there's also pretty thick plastic in the way. So now you want to extend them and put them on the arm. To do that, you first have to take off essentially the whole hand. So you take off the hand and this piece that connects it, and you pull that right out, and you're going to replace it with this part, which is the extended part. Now, this kind of looks like it'd be flexible plastic, but it's not. It's pretty hard plastic. It has a little bit of give, but you're not going to be able to mold this into really a shape you want it to. So the way you change how it looks is either rotate it to the side to give it a curved out look, or curve it up, kind of give it a snake look. So that goes on there like that. So you can curve it up and give it that snake look there. But it's pretty short. It doesn't feel like a real extension. It doesn't make it feel as menacing as it appears in the show. Then when you want to open up the big mouth of doom, you take off, and all the stuff is actually rather hard to take off, and with so many stickers around it, you have to be careful where you're pulling not to ruin the stickers. So then you replace it with these two parts here, the upper and lower jaw. And you got that nice open mouth look there, grabbing at things. As far as other accessories go, you get different hands. You get open hands that can't really do anything, and you get closed fist hands that can't really do anything. So all the accessories really come down to his equipment rather than anything else. I'm having a bit of a hard time reviewing this suit because I was excited about it. It's a great looking suit, and I think it's probably one of the most interesting ones to come out of the Team Tri-Fighter series. However, with this model, it's underwhelming. It feels cluttered. It doesn't feel like a great kit. Now, is there anything they can do about that in the way of a high grade? No, not really. This already runs slightly expensive for high grades. Everything that you need is there, and they did a great job. It's just the stickers and everything feels cluttered at this scale. And it has great articulation, except in the parts where you want it. This suit isn't really a heavy bruiser. It doesn't need a lot of articulation in the arms. It doesn't need that full articulation in the legs. Is it nice to have? Yes. But I think the main part where we want articulation is in the arms. The wings, I don't think you can articulate anymore. But in those arms, having full pieces, being able to do more poses, because that's what made it intimidating, I think would greatly improve this kit in my mind. But as the way this stands now, I would say really hope for a master grade because I have to recommend a pass on this one. If you want to finish your collection, it'll look good on your shelf, but its poses are somewhat limited. It feels cluttered, and it's not a joy to move around and play with as much. So this one's good for filling out your roster, otherwise give it a pass. Hope my review helped you guys. Sorry this one's not as great as keeping things on the camera. If you want more reviews, click and subscribe and share my videos. Have a good one, guys.